Hello everybody and welcome back to some more BD Armory. Now, a quick explanation of this video. For those of you who've been following the channel recently, coming along to the live streams and all that, you'll know that my wife is heavily pregnant, she's working from home, she's a doctor, and, well, to cut a long story short, she is using the study and I can't use it at the same time, so my ability to record these videos has been kind of severely hampered recently. Her maternity leave starts this coming Monday if you're watching this as it comes out, so hopefully things will be back to normal by then, but in the meantime I've got to put out a video and I don't have long to do it in, so I've just thrown some gubbins together. This is a couple of dogfights, a ground battle, and me arsing about. Yeah, just a bit of shameless filler for you. Hopefully it'll work. In the background you can see a fight I put together between the K-47 Thunder, which was sent to me by KSP Kid, and which for a variety of technical reasons I wasn't able to show in the last mailbag stream, so I thought I'd feature it here, and since it's a GAW-8 armed craft, I thought I'd put it up against the GAW-8 variant of my own Red Hawk, which finally wins one of these video intro fights, which was a nice change. But anyway, yeah, let's get started. So kind of staying on the theme of recent streams, at the last mailbag stream, one of the fights I did, kind of by popular demand, was the Apis, my low-part fighter, against the Whirlwind, the craft I developed during some of my aircraft tutorial videos I've done, and well, the Apis didn't do too well. It's been a while since I made this vehicle. It was due for a bit of a tune-up, so I've given it a quick tune-up. Nothing too involved, and I just wanted to see how it performs now, so let's get this going. And so our first fight of the day begins. Well, I mean, if you forget the intro fight. Yeah, the Apis not particularly manoeuvrable. I didn't think they would be. I have made an improvement to that. I've altered their centre of lift, centre of mass balance. Surprisingly sprightly for a craft with just a single Panther engine, but they are well, low part, and that sort of coming with that is the fact they are very low mass. Daffy Kerman gets away another another AMRAM, and is now just down to Sidewinders, which was one of the other adjustments I made. I made this so long ago that AMRAMs were still viable compared to Sidewinders, which isn't so much the case anymore. Oh, getting away two of them. I think you're only set to do one apiece. That might be problematic for one of the Whirlwinds. Oh, and isn't it just? But no, Daffy Kerman, taste of her own medicine, still flying, getting guns away. Yeah, that Whirlwind has just disappeared from the vessel switcher. That's another one of the Apises. Oh dear, it's just down to Richmond Kerman now, and the last remaining healthy Apis. A single Sidewinder. But just the one Whirlwind left. Oh, but the Whirlwind got the shot in first. This could be bad. Oh no, he manages to dodge the Sidewinder. Goes in. It's a kill! Oh my word! Victory from the jaws of defeat, and the other Apis disappears. It was showing it as landed, but I'm not sure what happened to it after that. Okay, so it looks like the tune-up went well. Let's for the time being though, let's move on from air-to-air combat to something a little bit different. Next up then, with our feet and indeed our wheels and our tracks firmly planted on the ground, we are going to do a bit of a ground battle. Now this is the Scuttler, which was sent to me by Omega, or Omega, depending on your outlook on life. And this is one of the favourite things I've ever been sent. This is like a mini, well, armed vehicle. I'm not going to call it a mini tank, because it offers bugger all protection for the Kerbals driving it. And recently I did a video which looked at, among other things, how good a weapon the M230 chain gun, which you can see here, was for fighters, and it turns out not a lot really. So I thought I'd see just how good it was for ground vehicles, because I think it is more of that sort of ground attack weapon. So I'm going to put it up against three of my ordinary medium tanks. I'm not sure how fair this is. I think the M230, I think the Scuttlers will do surprisingly well, because these are slow firing and not very accurate, but anyway, yeah, let's I think I just have to kind of turn everything on and let them get going. Oh, here comes the gunfire. And now the tanks have burst into life. And the scuttlers do the same. Oh, this is what I wanted to see. Something exploding already. One of the tanks is taking some heavy, heavy damage. It's just been obliterated. I thought the M230 would do well, but Jesus, that is brutal. Just the one healthy tank left. Oh, spoke too soon. Oh, this is just unrelenting. Oh, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. And as I suspected, the scuttlers came away victorious. Oh, I love these craft. I'm going to have to use these in something else in the near future. But yeah, we've got more to get on with. So for our final fight, we have a craft which featured in last Saturday's stream. This is the X8 Twister by SF1 Raptor, and I think this is one of my favourite craft I've ever been sent. Yeah, it is basically because it's a fighter with a helicopter wing. Yeah, it absolutely trounced the competition in the live stream, so I wanted to put it up against something a little bit more testing. So we went for one of the latest versions of my Red Hawks. Let's get this one going. First, having set the correct competition distance. So we start. Now, obviously, the rotors do give this quite a bit of available upward force, so it really can pull some tight turns. And it'll be interesting to see how it gets on here. Set for 2 missiles a target. Just the 4 AMRAAMs as are my newly configured Red Hawks. So yeah, these Sidewinders should start flying before too long, and then we'll see how these craft really do get on in adverse conditions. First set of missiles come to nothing. Jebediah Kerman, a bit slow to turn round, but now comes about. Launches his second volley, just the one away at the moment. Are you going to launch your other one, Jebediah? There we go. I do like these. I like an unconventional craft, and this is unconventional. No casualties so far. Everyone avoiding the AMRAAMs, as you'd kind of expect them to do, but now we're about to start with the Sidewinders. And this is where things get interesting. I understand that the Runway Project version of BD Armory, which I'm currently using, they have now, the latest version does now sort of nerf the Sidewinders a bit. Oh, Sidewinder versus Sidewinder, sort of blowing each other up. Then the second one, Jebediah does manage to miss it. One of the Red Hawks seems to have gone already. Oh, and there goes one of the Twisters as well. Which one of the Red Hawks has been damaged? Shawnee Kerman still hanging in there. Oh, here come the guns. And he's hanging no longer. Richmond Kerman popping a whole host of flares there. Just about managing to avoid that Sidewinder. Just about managing to avoid another one. Avoiding Sidewinders, it seems to be, unlike with the AMRAAMs, you do need to start turning, and that's Richmond Kerman gone. Although still vaguely controllable, I think. Might not have quite the same luck avoiding those Sidewinders. The other X8 Twister is gone as well, it looks like. It doesn't have the control. As I said, the AMRAAMs you can get away with just flying straight and popping chaff, but with the Sidewinders you do need a bit more. Just about manages to recover. Gets his landing gear down, but manages to get away a Sidewinder, and I think that has damaged one of the Red Hawks. Yes! It's a revenge kill. It might be. Yes. The Twister's last action of the fight, but they do just about manage to ensure that Rowena Kerman will fall to her demise. Although maybe not. just about manages to stick the landing unless the cockpit gets destroyed. Yeah, the cockpit got destroyed. Never mind, Valentina Kerman, the sole survivor of that fight, and the X8 Twister doing pretty well, I think. So just to finish this hastily thrown together video, there's just some footage of me in the background testing out some of the weapons from the North Kerbin weaponry mod. Some GPS guided air-to-ground missiles, some nuclear bombs which don't work, and a 10,000 pound Russian bomb which most definitely does, but anyway. So that will be all for today. As I said, back to normal next week with the recording, thankfully. If you have enjoyed today's video and you haven't already, please consider liking, subscribing, maybe following me on Twitter, getting involved with the Discord, maybe even if you feel like it, popping along to the Patreon and helping to support the channel. I will be back soon with some more BD Armory, but until then, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.